Okay, back with another patch on the landscape noon, this time featuring the Behringer 2600. Somebody asked in the comments if the 2600 can do anything with the noon, and it definitely can. The 2600 has a lot of voltages that go up to 10 volts, so that's more than enough to power this thing. The 2600 is not exactly a sequencer, but there are ways to get rhythms going on it, so I have a little beat here, and we can just listen to it. So channel 1 is the kick, and it's being clocked off oscillator 1 square wave, so the pulse width affects it right till where it drops out. You can put it in audio rate as well. But for this we're going to use it in low frequency mode. So what I'm doing is I have the sync on the other two oscillators on, and they're in low frequency as well. So this can give you some rhythms in relation to your first oscillator. Two is being clocked by oscillator 2, so if I move the pulse width, or the fine tune, get a little different rhythm. Three is being clocked from oscillator 3. So that's what's giving the triplet feel to the beat. These other channels are clocked from different things. We can just listen to them. So I think the one is getting a sample and hold, the one is getting a DC source. I have the +10 to the mod input, so you can sort of affect a few of the voices by turning it up. And then I have the other DC source, the -10, hooked up to the frequency of the oscillator, so can slow down the whole beat. You can make the kick drop out, like I said earlier, with the pulse width. Voice 7, I just have noise going to it. So the touchpads, I checked earlier, they don't really do anything on this patch. Or very little. But if you connect them with a cable, sometimes you get some interesting results. So if I connect these with my hands, they don't do anything, but with a cable. if you have other pieces of metal around, you can put them over the trigger pads and get some interesting results. I have this little wire here. Works on the pads as well. So the 2600 is mostly tied up, but I do have it doing one sound along with this. Really adds a lot. One other thing I wanted to show that I should maybe just do a separate video on, I'll just explain it. If you're touching these touch pads and nothing's happening, what you can do is with your other hand, grab a cable and run it to a preamp, and then grab another cable and run it to the same hand. So you're holding two cables to the preamp, and then your hand will pass the preamp feedback thing to the pads, and you can get some cool results that way. But I'll probably do that in a separate video. So thanks for watching.